just before.
This meeting is being recorded.
Yes. Alrighty. So, has anyone got any questions before I start? Anything you've been working on and you're struggling with, or no? Anyone got anything?
I tried learning Everlong.
All right. The Foo Fighters one.
Yeah.
Have we done that one yet?
I don't think so.
Right. I'll have a little look to see if I've got it. If not, I will have a look at the. I don't have it here, but I will put it. Do you want me to put it in the notes for next week?
Yeah, that's alright.
Right, I'll put it on here, Everlong, because I have actually gigged that, so I do know how to play it. It's a drop D, yeah, that's fine, yeah. All right, I wanted to have a little go at an AC/DC song. I know, Aga, we've done this like ages ago, but it's good to recap over these things. It's called Riffraff. Okay, so I'm just going to play you. So don't. Oh, what was that?
Yeah.
Where? Someone on the decks. I'm gonna just play it to you. I'll play it up to speed and then I'll slow it down so you don't feel intimidated by it. Okay, let me slow it down now. So, everything sounds hard when it's up to speed. What's that, Alex?
I think I might be overreaching on this one.
I thought you were going to tell me to do one then. Right, okay, I'll do it nice and slow. What's this? That's all it is. I'll speed it up a tiny bit. So it's not too bad, really, is it? And anything, the more you play it, the more you grow in confidence, and it naturally just speeds up over time. So it's important to show you up to speed, because you probably won't make out the riff if I played it too slow. But what we're gonna do is let me just mute everyone. We're going to start off with a power chord, but it's a power chord using an open note. So I'm going to put my finger here on the 4th string up on that 2nd fret there. So on the 4th string up, 2nd fret. And the note I'm going to pluck are the 5th and 4th string, like that. So it's the 0 of this 5th string and the 2nd fret of this 4th string. So it's just them two notes. That's what you call a power chord. It's used a lot in rock music. So when I show you the tab now, where is it? If I show you the tab here, you can see 5th string and 4th string, and you can see the 5th string's a 0, and you can see that the 4 strings are 2, so that's a power chord on A, and it hits that twice. So now keep that first finger there. On the 5th string you go 3, 4. Okay, so 3, 4. So I want you to use your 2nd finger and your 3rd finger. So if you watch how I do this first, I go. So I'm using the next finger along, basically. So, and that's on the 5th string, that 3 and 4. So ba ba da da. And then what you do is, because your first finger's in position already, you're going to go down to that 4th string and go 2, 4. So you're going. So. Okay, good, yeah. So have another few little goals at that. Alright, so this next bit we're going to do it, move our hand away. We're going to use our first finger and we're going to go to that 3rd fret on that 5th string. So here, you're going to bring your first finger up there. It's on the 5th string but on the 3rd fret. Okay, now you're going to play it and you're going to pull off the note like that. So what I mean by pulling off the note, you're not going to play the 0 with your plectrum. You're going to play the 3 and you're going to use this finger to pick it off like that. So ultimately when you use pull off notes, they do sound smoother rather than picking it. If I was to pick them, it'd be like da da rather than dee-do. And when you've done that, I'll show you what that looks like on the tab. You can see there you got the 3-0 and you got this P over it. So see that means pull off the note rather than just playing 3-0. So, and then with your little finger, go to the 4th string on that 5th fret. So it's the next string down. And then you go back to that 3-0. Can you see there? 3-0. So you got. And then you end on 2 power chords. And that's putting it all together. So you end on 2 of them power chords, but then you start again on 2 of them power chords. So from this power chord here it goes. You're hitting it like the power chord 4 times from there. And then you go 3-4. So I'll play it from the start. Caitlin, do you want to go first? Nice and slow.
That doesn't sound right.
No, that's good. It's good. It's just because it's slow, that's all. Then move down to the next string, 2-4.
What fret's the 2?
The 2nd fret.
2nd fret. Oh yeah.
Because it's a 2.
Yeah, yeah.
And bring your first finger up to here now for that 3-0 pull off. That's it. And then your little finger on the 5. That's it there. Back to the 3-0. And then back to the power chord. And then straight to the 3-4 again.
Oh, okay, yeah.
See how it keeps looping round? That's it. I'm going to just show it you a tiny bit sped up because you're probably thinking it's a bit like just a bit bitty. Do you know what I mean? So I'll speed it up a little bit for you. So you can hear just a tiny bit faster. You can start to hear the melody, but the rhythm of it is constant. Listen, duh, 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 duh. So it's always duh, 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 duh. The rhythm of it's constant. But yeah, good one. You know, you were the first one to have a go. You've never looked at it before, and that's pretty confident. That well, nice Red. Agnieszka, do you want to go next? You're gonna smash it, ain't you? Come on. Do you know when you've done the 3-0 here, it does that little 5, and then when you do the 3-0 again, that is it. You don't do a little 5.
I don't do the 5 again.
Go on, give it another go from the start. That's it. Straight to the 3-4. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, excellent. That was great. Yeah, miles better second time. Well read. That's it. Sometimes it's like gluing your eyes to the chart as well as playing it. So, but yeah, you got it there. Nice one, Alex. Do you wanna unmute a second? I felt like there was a horse down my ear then. Because I got headphones on.
Right.
Go on.
Can you hear that okay?
Yeah, that's good, that, yeah.
That's 4.
Lovely, yeah, nice pull off note that.
Yeah.
Lovely, yeah. Back to the 3-0. Now, if you can do that in 5 minutes, imagine like a couple of weeks practice on it. Do you know what I mean? You'll soon build your coordination up for it.
Yeah.
And you can read it great. So, yeah, really good. Nice one. You must feel a sense of achievement. I know you're probably a full-on beginner, ain't you, as well? So
I'd feel it's a sense of achievement when I stop feeling frustrated.
Yeah. you were honest. You got to let go of it and realise it's just a learning process, just like anything else you would learn, really. Go on, Neil. Yeah, that's it. Should be the little finger on the net string down on the 5. Okay, good. You know what? Well read. I would say the thing that you need to work on is the pull off. So at the moment you're lifting off. Watch this. See, that doesn't make much noise if you just lift off. You gotta literally pluck it with this finger as you're coming off the note. Hear the note first though, don't just come straight off it. Hear it, and then pluck it. There you go. That's a lot stronger. Hear the note first, and then pluck it off. Pick it a bit harder. Watch. That's it. There you go. Can you see the difference?
Yeah.
It's a very subtle difference from that and the thing you had before. There's probably, if you had to watch it on a camera, it probably looked like you were doing nothing different. But hey, Michael, you okay? Good to see you, man. Okay, let's. I tell you what, we're gonna leave that riff as that. You know, you can work on that. Try and get up the speed. What I'll do is I'll make a note that we've done half of it, first bit, and then we in a week or two we can have a go at the other half of it. But yeah, let's have a little go at REM song, which is a nice one, and it's a good way to it's a good. Have we done Everybody Hurts recently?
Yeah, we started it last week.
We started it last week. Yeah, I don't think we did the the next bit. Did we the E minor? Let yourself go. Everybody cries. So we might just jump in at that part. Okay. So we need to work on. Wait there. I need to get the left and right-handed chart. Yeah. Okay, I've got it here now. So we need to have a look at a little E minor chord. So I know you're all pretty familiar with your E minor here. This is it. So the one at the bottom's for Alex. And the top one's here is the right-handed, so E minor. And then what you can do with that, you can move your 2 fingers down, and then you go to an A major there. Yeah, that's it. So you got your E minor and your A major. So you see the A major's in a nice line there. Are you all right with them, Alex? Are you good with them chords? Yeah. Okay. So then we've got to pick through it. So let's get on the E minor. So this is the chorus part here. So get on your E minor chord. So you're going to be plucking down the top 3 strings there. And then you got to jump to the first string. See how it's a pretty big leap there? But then you're coming down each 3 strings like that. So you got... So Caitlin, do that again. See, once you've done them 3 there, Caitlin, you've got to jump to this first string here. Yeah, so it's a bit of a big leap. So get your E minor on again. That's it. And when you hit that 0 on that first string, you don't pluck it twice. Just come down each string. So you're just coming up on them notes. So that ultimately it should add up to 6 beats. So you could count the amount of beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if it adds up to 6 beats, that looks good, Michael. You could actually, if you want these notes here, you could pick them in an upwards manner. So the first 3 down and the second 3 up. See that? I'm picking them up. So you could do them, or you could do an alternate picking.
Sounds like Metallica.
Sounds like yeah. Is it Nothing Else Matters?
Yeah.
Something like that, innit? I do actually have the tabs for that, so we will have a go at that at some point. Okay, so you go through that twice. So this is good to make sure the sound of your chords are clear. Do you know what I mean? Make sure there's no buzzing. Make sure there's no notes cut off. So if there is, you need to adjust your fingers. Maybe use the tips of your fingers. All right, then we're going to go to the A chord. So move your fingers down. And here we start from the 5th string. And you pick down 3 strings. And then you jump to the 1st string and pick up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes. Now the second time it does it here, I want you to stop on that 1st string there. So you go like this. Just stop there when you've done that. Because what you're going to do there is, once you've done that, and back into E minor. So you're going to do this little bass run at that point. If you notice, I'll show it you here. You can see it there, 3, 2. So just practice your 3, 2, 3, 2. So you got the one solid lot of 6 of the A, and then 4 lots of that A, 4 notes in that A, and then the 3-2. So that adds up to 6 then. So you got 3-2 on the top. Okay, let's have a little listen to that. Agnieszka, do you want to go first? So let's start on the E minor.
No.
You got to set the precedents for everyone. Lovely. Then to the A. Excellent, lovely. And you're back into E minor then. Yeah, lovely, nice and.
Thank you. I changed for A, like where the A exactly stands in that point.
What do you mean? Where do you change or?
Yeah, so I changed A when there's 0 on the 5th.
Yeah, exactly. So that gives you a little bit of chance to move to these 3-2. Is that what you mean?
No. When I changed from E minor to A, I changed where exactly A is on the 0. Yes, in the middle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So you're playing the 0, then you change.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good way to do it. Nice one, Michael. Are you okay?
Yeah, Dave. Yeah. So
Yeah, good to see you. So E minor.
Yeah. So.
To A. That time there, that very last bam bam bam.
Yeah, you should just go
then
to
you
that.
That's it, and then go 3-2. There you go. That's it. Just give that a few more goes. Getting that 3-2 at the end there. Go on, Neil, if you want to unmute a second. So from the E minor. Once you've hit that last little do da da da, see that first string, you then got to go 3-2. Lovely, excellent. And I don't know if I said this, but when you do the 3-2, if you have both fingers on there, you could go 3, then just take it off and you'll have the 2, rather than moving one finger. Yeah, nice one. Alex, do you want to unmute? So let's hear the E minor. Do you need me to show you the chord box again, or are you alright with that?
No, we'll see how we get on.
Alright, cool.
Oh, sorry.
Wicked. Nice one. Very nice, yeah. Nice and smooth. And the good thing is highlighting that your chords are well played. There's no buzzing, no dead notes. Go on, Caitlin. So get both fingers on that. When you, instead of treating them as separates, Caitlin, like that,
Yeah, no. Yeah.
have them both down like that. Like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like on an E minor, yeah.
I was doing like bending it down, sort of like moving
Yeah.
it down. Like I was doing. It was.
Yeah, it can sort of, you might, it might cause a little gap in the sound. If you can hold it down, you just pick through it then. So you can start with them down. Start with them down. Don't move them off. If you watch me when I do that, watch watch me
yeah,
right hand. Watch.
Yeah.
See that second hand, left hand doesn't need to do out. Let's do that again. That's it. Hold them all down, all three of them. You can hold all three of them down, Caitlin, like that, all three.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so keep them all down like a A chord. That's it from here.
Oh, I get it now. That's why I said
Yeah.
next. Yeah.
And then 3-2.
I couldn't get
That's
that
it,
last
excellent.
either.
So if you actually, a good thing to do as well is when you play a chord is to analyse what frets they are. So it's a 0, 2, 3, 2. Do you know what I mean? Just recognise it, because when I see tab, because I've read it for so long, if I was to see, say for instance, this here, wait there. If I was to see that, I wouldn't just see 2s and 0s. I can see an E minor shape there. I can club it together in my head and say, right, that's an E minor chord. So that's basically a lot of tabs you're holding down a chord. So that's why I showed the chord in the first place, to you just hold it down. Okay, so the second line of that, I don't need to listen to you. It really, when you do this last A here, you just play a 0 on its own. So it goes... sometimes, and you're back into the what we did last week with the D chord. So literally you just pluck a little 0 there on the 5th string and just cut it off like that. Right, okay, let's have a look here. We did Day Tripper as well, didn't we? We did Day Tripper last week, was that right? We went like this. So we got the riff for the verse, but I wanted to have a little look at the power chords and moving round. So power chords is when we do this shape and we just move it around. So it is literally just one shape, and we did use it in riffraff, but we used the open note, so it looked like that, the power chord. But I'll play you the next bit. One way ticket, yeah. You took me so long to find out. I found out. 3, 4. So it's all power chords, that section of Day Tripper. And if you notice with a power chord, it takes all the niceness out of a chord. If I was to play it as a major chord, it just sounds too nice, doesn't it? If you take out all the niceness and it just sounds a bit edgier, the sound of the chord. So that's why you get it a lot in rock music, because they want to get rid of the nice sound. Alright, so we've got our power chord here, which is on, I'll show it you first before we do the tab. Put your first finger on the top string, 2nd fret there. 2nd fret there, Michael. That's it. And then put your little finger on the 4th. So that's the common mistake to do, is to look at the chord and just gravitate to the biggest number. See, this is going to be the lowest number, your root there. So it's 2 and 4, okay? And just pluck that. And then move your first finger up to the 5th fret. So keeping the shape. This so Caitlin, move your finger up to the, that's it there. So, and then move it down to the 4th. So you're moving it back one. Slide it down to the 4th, your first finger now. That's the 5th, Caitlin. So another, just move it another to the 4th. See your first finger on the 4th. Is it? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? I think your guitar was deceptive to me then. Yeah, that's right, yeah. And then from here, you move down a string. So you're staying on the 4th fret, but you move the shape down a string. Keeping the same shape. And staying on them strings, you slide it down 2 frets, so you're on 2 and 4. But on the starting from the 5th string there. So we're going to go over that again. I'm going to show you the tabs so you can see it. So we start on the 2nd fret on the top string, and then the 4th there. So that's your power chord. So that's your first one. Up to the 5th. Down to the 4th, then move down a string, 2nd, and then you're back to the riff. If you want to jazz it up at the end.
Dave,
Go on, Alex?
when you move down a string, do you still strum the top 3 strings, or just did you move that down as well to this?
Exactly.
Right, okay, yeah. I
So
didn't
what
think.
I'm going to do is I'll show you that point there. So you can see you're on the 4th fret here on the top string, and when you move down, you move in that it like as a group. So you don't want to continuously then strum the 6th string as a 0, because that's not part of it. But then comes the sort of problem is what if you accidentally catch it? It'll sound like, it sounds like a dog's dinner, really. So there's 2 ways to do it. You play your power chord and you can bring your thumb over the top to touch the string, because you want to mute it like that. And then you could then actually you can just strum everything, and you're muting it. Or probably the easiest way is getting this first finger and touching that string. But what you don't want to do is lose the integrity of this note. So you still got to keep that note good, but you can touch the string above it. No matter what you do, if you mute this top string, then you can strum it, because the clicking sound doesn't come ride over the sound as well as the note. Alright, so if you're looking at the tab now, this is what it looks like. So we got the power chord on the 2nd fret top string. It goes for a while. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lots of 4. Dun, dun, dun. And then up to the 5th fret. Down to the 4th. And then you move down a string at that point from 4. And then to 2. And then you're back into the riff that we went at. Go on, Michael, let's hear that.
Okay, then. So it was, let's see. And then.
No.
So it was.
That's it, yeah. So really, there's should be
counting.
double the amount of things on it. I'm going to change that before I send it to you. So where it just shows 4 there, da 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 da, we've been going da 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 da. Okay.
Okay.
Nice one, Neil. Power chord on the 2nd fret. No. You move down a string there. So you see here from the 5th there on the top string.
Yeah.
You don't move down a string, you move down a fret.
Okay.
So go from the 5th fret one.
Okay.
And then just slide it down to the 4th. And then move it down a string. Okay, good. Just your actual picking was a little bit hit and miss. So sometimes you had both notes on, but you were like, you've got to make sure you pluck both of them. There. So you got to make sure you do that for every chord. See, like one's heavier than the other. Like you're hitting one, so make them both even. There you go. That's it. Make sure they're both even. That's it. Bang on. You'll get used to power chords. So that's great. That lovely. Agnieszka. Let's have a little listen. So from the first power chord. That's it, nice one. I think Neil come in at, I forgot to mute you then towards the end.
That's
But
alright.
yeah. It's got a bit of a jam was going on there. Getting a bit of a vibe going. Yeah. Nice one. Go on, Alex. Nice one, Agnieszka. Nice. I tell you what, you're working your way around them power chords really nice. I think you realise after a while that it is a case of keeping that shape, isn't
Well,
it? Don't let it break down.
I've sussed out if I just look at the first fret number,
Exactly.
just keep my fingers exactly where they are.
Exactly. So if you keep the shape, then all you need to do is focus, like you said, on the
Yeah.
first number, and the little finger just trails behind, like so.
Yeah.
So yeah, nice one, Caitlin. Let's have a little listen.
Phone.
Is that your phone? Oh, that's what the buzzing is.
Dying. It wasn't calm.
Oh, right. Hopefully it stays. It wasn't just me belly grumbling. That's all right. Okay, good. So, like when you learn open chords, the main aim is to use the tips of your fingers. So people spend about like 7 months doing this, and then the moment you say let's do power chords or bar chords, all of a sudden you've got to flatten your fingers, and it feels like, oh, that's kind of weird. So when I do a power chord, I don't use hook my fingers here, because what happens is you catch everything. See how I flatten them, so then the first, second and third string are muted. That's it. That looks good. And now all of a sudden that your little fingers resting on them, so then you can strum them all now. And you're only hearing the notes that you want to hear. Yeah. So just make sure your fingers are right up against the frets for the best pressure, and then mute it. But that's good. Your little finger needs to come down a little bit. That's it, on the right string. That's it there. There you go. But that's good. Yeah, already that's good. But I would just keep practicing that, getting the muting. of the rest of the strings. All right, we're going to have a look at something else. We've got about 10 more minutes or so. So we're going to start something that we'll probably need to like complete next week, but we'll have a look at the beginning of it. So it's Blackbird by the Beatles. So, oh yeah. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. And then you got, take these broken wings and learn to fly. All my life, you and I are waiting for this moment to arrive. So I know it looks complicated, but there is there's two patterns going on. There's this, even in the next bit. So there's that rhythm, and then you've got this rhythm. So really, it's just a continuous pattern. Once you've got it, it's not actually that bad to play. So there's two patterns, and obviously a lot of frets to work with, but we'll just learn it at one step at a time. It's like the classic sort of acoustic guitar riff to do. Where are you? I'm sure I got it up. There it is. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is just put a finger on the third fret on the top string, and what you're going to do is you're going to pluck that with your thumb, and at the same time on the second string with your finger you're going to go. Okay, so that's the very start of it. Okay, but one thing I want you to notice, if you look at the whole of this, I know it looks very confusing at the moment, there is one thing that is constant, and if you look on the third string, see that 0 there? Every time you hit something on the next line as well, even on the other line, every time you hit something you hit that 0 there, and that 0 is on the third string. Okay, so when you've done that first bit there, you've got that 3 and that 0 that you've just pinched like that. Then you're gonna hit the third string there as a 0. So it's, and if you keep that finger down so it all rings over each other, so you can start to hear the start of the Blackbird riff. Okay, so the next part, you put your first finger on the second string but on the first fret, see there, like that, and you're going to put your thumb here on the 5th string and you're going to pinch that second string again like that, and that sounds like that. So you've gone from the third fret up there to your finger coming right down here, so it's like the other end. So you could probably use a different finger there. I'll show you what that looks like. So you can see there you got the 0 on the 5th string, you've got the 1 on the 2nd string, and then in true form you hit that 3rd string open, so you got. Okay, so let's have a little go at the next bit. So it's the very opening bit. So on the 5th string you got the 2nd fret, and on the 2nd string you got the 3rd fret. So it goes like that. And once you've done that, you pluck the 0. So all together there you've got. Now you're probably thinking, why are these in bold here? Because the thumb is important in this song. So anything with bold, anything in bold is your thumb. Okay. Okay. So here we go. So Agnieszka, do you want to go first with that?
Yeah,
Here we go.
It's just so many numbers then.
Oh, so just focus on like the first two first. That's it. Lovely. And then you got to move a finger to the first fret on the second string.
Let me start it again. So,
All right.
no. Yeah.
So this second shape here, you've literally got to move that finger there to see there.
So it's the here second.
That's it. And then you pinch the fifth and the second string.
When do I do it? When
See there? So it's a 0 now on that fifth string.
first one I do like we did.
Yeah. And then move. That's it there. That's it. And then 2 and 3.
Where do I move my
So
finger?
2 is on the fifth string. I'm going to show it you here. See this? 2 there. With your first finger. And on this second string, the third. Second string. There. And pinch them 2. And then when you've done that, pluck the third string. I think Caitlin's phone's finally ran out of battery. So you got this here. Let's say that again, Aganiska.
I don't know if I can do the 3 too. Okay.
I know you were the first one to go, so get on the third fret there. That's it. That's it. That's it. And then 2 and 3. 2 on the fifth string. I think it's the other way around. That's it. There you go. Yeah. Don't forget tab music's upside down. That's it.
That's why I know. That's why it's confusing now.
So the 3 shapes you got is there. You start off here at the top. Then the second shape you go here on the second string, first fret. And then the third shape you go in 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
But on the second string.
Yes.
No, 2 there. That's it there. So do then 3 shapes again. So 3 on the top.
That's 1.
No. 1's this one, Aganiska. On the top. 3rd fret. That's it. 1's there. And then the second shape's down here.
2.
That's it. And the 3rd shape's here. That's it there. Just keep practicing them 3 shapes. I know it's late, innit? I'm flagging as well, but we'll get through it. Go on, Michael. Let's see ya.
Okay, then. So it was there.
Lovely. Bang on. Yeah, great. The only thing I would say, because you smashed that so well, rather than start with your first finger and moving it, I don't know if you did use your 3rd finger here. So when you come to the next shape, your first finger's
I'm just going to move that down there.
It's in the vicinity.
So if I try.
See how quicker that was now and smoother. That's it, nice one. Yeah. Neil, if you want to unmute a second.
Sorry, what is this one? 2.
So it's 2 there on the 5th string.
Yeah.
And on the 2nd string, it's the 3rd fret. And pinch them 2. pinch them together. That's it, excellent. So what you're going from is this shape, this one up here on the third, at the top, and then jump into here, and then jump into 2 and 3 there. So
Yeah, it was just that third one.
that's probably the most iconic part of the main riff. It's quite familiar. Go on, Alex, if you want to unmute. Nice on Neil. That sounds nice. 2, 3 there. Boom.
Ooh, a little bit rally there.
Go on, give it another go. That was good. Okay, excellent. So I'll work on that bit for next week. Where it goes after that, I'm going to show you very briefly again. So it goes, and then. Now your left hand is static. It's this hand doing a folk pattern, which is called Travis picking. It's a type of picking, and you can implement that picking actually on a lot of songs and give it that folk feel. So what we'll do is we'll work on that picking next week, but I just want to get your fingers here in the right position. So on this 5th string here, you move up to the 10th fret. So you're going all the way up the fretboard. So the way to get that is you should have 2 dots here for your 12. So you can work backwards for it. I don't know, Agnieszka, what dots you've got on yours. Have you just got 1 dot? Your 1 dot will be your 7 on a classical guitar. So you move up to the 10. So you got 10 here, and then on this 2nd string you want 12. So it should sound like that. So Agnieszka, that's on the 5th string. This one's on the 5th string. There you go. That's it. And then this one's on the 2nd string, but on the 12th fret. So you got that little shape there. So you could, for this week, just practice this. And just play that at the end. So 10 and 12. So I'll do that again. 10, 12. So he's like jumping up, but it's kind of nice, isn't it, how he jumps up there and does this little picking pattern. But yeah, we're going to leave it at that because it's 5 to now. Neil, if you want to unmute, how have you found tonight? Is it it's not going over your head, does it?
No, it's no, it's fine. I like the last Beatles one. I think it's just because I like the kind of picking style anyway. So
what, the Blackbird song you mean?
Yeah, Blackbird.
Yeah. Nice one, yeah. It'd be a good achievement.
I'm not around next week. I'm in Gran Canaria, so.
Ooh, lovely. You don't want someone to carry your bags, do you?
Yeah, you can have a lift on Ryanair.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's half term, isn't it? End of term.
End of term, yeah.
Yeah. So, oh yeah. I'll work out if I'm doing the session next week. I should still be on the session, but maybe not the week after. But yeah. All right. Nice one. Yeah. Great to see you, Neil. Have a good time in Gran Canaria.
Thank you.
Yeah, you lucky devil. Agnieszka.
Yeah, about next week, I don't know yet. See how it goes.
Are you on you got the kids, haven't you? So it's going to be bedlam, innit?
Let's see how it goes. We'll be in touch.
Yeah. Well, if a lot of people are off for the Easter, then I'll probably just knock the session on the head. But what I'll do is I'll send out a big email to everyone, see what they say, and if there's a handful that want to do it, I might just have a night with half of whoever wants to come. So all right, nice one. Alex, how have you found tonight, mate? Got through quite a lot, haven't we?
Good. I enjoyed it. I quite like that one we did with twin stringing.
Yeah.
I'm moving around.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, good
I really
man.
like
Yeah,
that.
you've done really well. Well done
Good.
tonight, Michael.
Yeah, lovely when I got here. You know, but yeah,
Like a naughty school child turning up late.
yeah. Went behind
Bike
for
shed.
for a cig.
Yeah, you're having a cig in the toilets.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't have cigs anymore. It's all
No,
vape.
them for the days, eh?
Yeah.
You know,
It all smells of strawberries
10
now.
years I've done. 10 years.
Oh, have you? Did you used
Yeah,
to smoke?
10
Oh, nice
Yeah, I
one.
did, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah. All right, everyone. I'm going to leave it at that. I will send you all the documents and the videos and all that kind of stuff. But thanks for seeing me tonight, and I will see you all, if not next week, the week after, or whenever you're on next. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
See you all later. Take care.
Thanks, Jay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.